everybody is talking about the evolution of payments and how technology is the future and technology is going to be payments, blah, 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 blah. And to some extent, that is true. I feel that our industry is heading into a place where the either individual or ISO that understands relationships, they're the ones that are going to win in these next 3 to 4 years. Now, when I say relationships, it's kind of on a couple of different fronts. As an individual sales agent, I do not think that they're going away. I truly believe that business owners like that relationship. I think that business owners want somebody that they can speak to. I think that they want somebody that can be there for them, to support them, to walk them through growth that they're going through, to walk them through challenges that they're going through, whatever. That relationship, I don't believe that that is going to disappear because of technology. I always think that there is going to be a need for the agent model in an ISO program over the course of these years. I don't think that that's disappearing. I also believe that when it comes to the quote unquote emphasis on relationships, I do think that when we get into the technology space and maybe the SaaS space or vertical integrated space, I do believe that the people, ISOs or individuals, that are treating these companies as collaboration instead of competition, they're the ones that are going to win out. Just because some softwares may close people out of the equation, I think that there is a minority. There is a minority of people who are actually going out there right now and building relationships with these softwares, because not all of these softwares are venture backed. Not all of these softwares are coming from private equity and it's all chained off. Some of these things are projects that people just wanted to start, but they don't understand payments. So if you go to, vertical specific events, or, you're networking with people on LinkedIn, like whatever the method of outreach is, I think that for the individuals that are able to provide value and insight into these companies and open the doors and show them how they can make money in payments, I think that's going to be the play, because these guys know one lane. They don't know payments. So they're going to need to rely on individuals that know the sector. Stripe isn't going to be it for them. Like, maybe Stripe works for some, but there's going to be no understanding of pricing. There's going to be no understanding of rev share. There's not going to be an element of relationship, trust that they can extend for the future in their long-term growth. And, I guess as I wrap up, especially with Stripe, I think a big thing, again, relationship-based, is the need for high-risk processing, right? A lot of people are going to start to go to Stripe first. I get it. It is what it is. These guys are a behemoth of a company. However, many of these emerging spaces or fringe spaces will get connected with Stripe. They will run their transactions and they will immediately get funds held or the account terminated. So it is my prediction that in the coming years, individuals that know how to master some of these fringe verticals are going to come out on the other side more successful, because they're able to build these relationships. They're able to talk to these people, connect with them. They know the ins and outs of the space from a high risk standpoint, what's needed, how to protect them, all the stuff that goes into it, which will then only allow for that operator to have one less headache or one less thing that they need to manage because they have a relationship and a professional on the other end. That's where I see our industry heading. I don't think that everyone's going to get shut down because of technology. I think that relationships are always going to be number one. As AI is getting developed and whatever, sure, people might get whatever X'd out of the equation, but people are going to start missing the human connection. They're going to thrive. They're going to crave that human connection. That's where I see the next 3 or 4 years going. Just my take.